equations can be written as matrix A minus 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, minus 3, 1, 2, minus 2. Same as this. Matrix X is X, Y, Z, and matrix B is matrix of 1, 2, minus 3. Therefore, X is A inverse multiplied by B, as I said in the beginning of the lessons today. So what is A inverse? A inverse is 2, 2, 1, 1, 0, 2, 2, 1, 2. And matrix B, what is matrix B? Matrix of 1, 2, minus 3. So what do you get? Multiplication of these two matrices. What do you get? What do you have?
For X, I get 3. For Y, I get negative 5.
Minus 5.
And for Z, I get negative 2.
Minus 2. Correct. So X is 3, Y is minus 5, and Z is minus 2. So as we studied before, we can find those variables using Gaussian's methods. We can find those variables X, Y, Z using Gauss-Jordan methods. And today we see that we can find also the values of X, Y, Z by using the inverse of matrix. Any question?
Sir,
Yes.
what if the equation say that the equation has no solution? What is the meaning of
No solutions, meaning that the value here, no solution for the case like this. The case you have 0, 0, 0, 0, and the value there. Let's say number 1. That's meaning of no solutions. Why no solution? Because 0, 0, 0 meaning that 0x, 0y, 0z. How can 0x, 0y, 0z equal to 1? As I said before, this is represents x, y, z. X, y, z. So for the case of Gaussian and Gauss-Jordan, we have the value here. The value here because this is represented x, y, z. We get one number. X, Y, Z, we get one number. X, Y, Z. If X, Y, Z is 0, 0, 0, how can we get a number here? That's the case of no solutions.
Thank you, sir.
One system. Write the coefficient matrix. A coefficient is matrix. It consists of all the coefficient. 3 minus 3, 1. Minus 3, 5, minus 2. 1 minus 2, 1. This coefficient matrix. So no need to this. No need. That one is augmented matrix. This coefficient matrix. Right. Then find A inverse. A inverse like this. 3 minus 3, 1. Minus 3, 5 minus 2. 1 minus 2. 1. 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. You can see matrix identity appear in our right. We want our identity later on will be in our left. So from here, definitely what we have to do for the first element here. First element must be 1. And how do we make 1 there? The easiest way is to interchange. And the case of interchange, not always we can do interchange. But here, yes, we can do interchange. Number 1 here. So again, like the previous one, we interchange, but not necessarily interchange. You can do whatever operation as long as you get number 1 here. But in this case, definitely interchange, or you can do another one is by row 1 times, maybe difficult. So the easiest way here is row 1, you interchange with row 3. So become 1 minus 2, 1, 1, 0, 0, minus 3, 5, minus 2, 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Here, 3, minus 3, 1. Because we interchange already. 3 minus 3, 1 become row number 1.
Sir, for the... I think for the right one is 0, 0, 1, the first column.
0, 0, 1. 0, 0, 1, the first column. Yes, 0, 0, 1. Because row 3 now become row 1. Okay. Next is we want to make number minus 3 here to be 0. So how to make that? Definitely we will change row number 2. Row number 2 is equal to?
Row 2 plus row 3.
Row 2 plus row 3. Okay. 0, 2, minus 1, 1, 1, 0. Correct.
Yes.
1 minus 2, 1, 0, 0, 1. 3 minus 3, 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay. Now, number 3 here we want to change. So row number 3 we need to change. Row number 3 is 3 row 1 minus row 3. 0 minus 6 minus 3. 2 minus 1. 0 3. Correct.
Yes, I think.
Okay. So here is 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2 minus 1, 1, 1, 0. And now we want to change here. Definitely row 3 again, we want to change. At the same time, we need to keep this one. Two row 3
Minus 3
minus
row 2.
3 row 2. 0, 0.
But
Well, 7, right?
tambah 7.
7.
Tambah 3.
Uh,
2 negative 2 plus
minus 2
minus
5.
3.
Huh?
5. Minus 2
Minus
minus
5,
3,
right?
negative
2
5.
minus,
Yes.
minus 5. 0, minus 3.
Minus 3
Uh,
and
6.
6.
0, 2 minus 1, 1, 1, 0. 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 0, 1. Now to make 1 here, is easy. So row number 3, we need to change again by row number 3 divided by 7. So we get 0, 0, 1 minus 5 over 7 minus 3 over 7, 6 over 7. Right.
Yes. Oh. 1 negative 2. 1.
Correct.
So up to negative 2 over R1.
So, I think at the bottom, beside 7, at left side 7, it should be negative 12.
Here,
Left 7.
left of 7.
There. If we use the formula, it will get negative 12.
2R3 negative 6 minus 3R2
It should
6.
be plus, I think.
I think 0 lah.
Huh?
Eh?
Two, okay. 2 times row 3. Row 3 is
Oh, row 3 negative 3.
negative 3.
Betul lah.
Minus 6. Minus 6.
Oh, so kena plus.
Kena
You have
plus,
to put plus. Yes.
So
You have to
0.
put the plus
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
plus sign.
Plus. So here we get 2 times 2, 4. 4
Plus
minus 3, 1.
1.
Right. 1,
Yep.
right? 2 times 2, 4.
That's that.
4 plus 3 times 4 minus 3, right? Is it 1?
4 minus 3.
I think 1 here. Here 2 minus
2R3 negative
minus 2 plus 3. Minus 1, I think. Here. 2 times row 2. Row 2 is minus 1. So minus 2 plus 3 times 1 minus 2 plus 3. Which is minus 2 plus 3, which is 1. 1 here.
1.
Right.
Yes, that's 1.
So here, just change. So 1, so here, row number 2, row 3. 0 plus, so plus 3 here.
Plus 3.
Plus 3. 2 times 3, 6 plus, so plus 6 here.
Yes.
So
Yes,
we
it's
already
positive.
have 1 there.
Yes.
We already have 1 here. So no need to go to make 1 here. So we go to make 1 here. Understand it?
Yes,
Because it's already 1. When after it finish job here, we move to here to make 1 here. But it's already 1. So we go continue. So we want to make 1 here. So what we need to change? Row number 2 we need to change. Row number 2 not finished. Row number 2 we need to change. Row number 2 divide by 2. So here we get 0, 1, minus 1 over 2. 1 over 2, 1 over 2, 0. You get it? Correct.
yes.
Here 0, 0, 1, 1, 3, 6. Here 1 minus 2, 1, 0, 0, 1. And now we want to make 1 there. And we want to make 0 there. How to make 0 there? We need to change row number 1. Row number 1 become row number 1
plus 2 R2.
row number 2, right? 1, 0, 1 plus 2 times minus 1 over 2, which is 1 plus plus minus 1. You get 1 plus minus 1.
1 plus minus 1 is equal to
0.
0.
1 plus minus 1 is 0. It's like 1 plus minus 1. We say same like 1 minus 1.
Yes.
So here 0 plus 1.
1.
1.
1.
Then 0, 1 minus 1 over 2, 1 over 2, 1 over 2, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 3, 6. Only that we want to make 0 there. The only way now. Let's see. So row number 2 again, we want to change to be row number 2
0
plus
plus
1
1
over
over
2, row
2.
number 3. Right.
Yes.
So we have 0, 1, 0. Okay. 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2. 1. 1 over 2. Now we look here, right? Now, row number 2 is 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 for row 3. Row number 3 is 1. 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2, which is 1.
I get it.
Now you go here, look here. Row number 2, 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 times 3. 1 over 2 plus 4, 3 over 2. 4 over 2, which is 2.
Yes.
Right. You get it?
So row 2.
0 plus 1 over 2 times 3, which is 6. 0 plus 3, 3. So the rest is 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 3, 6. Now we managed to make that our left is identity matrix. Our right is matrix of inverse. The questions ask find inverse of A. Right. So you have to be careful, right? When you talk about matrix, inverse definitely inverse because inverse will involve many things. 6. One row is 6. So for Gauss and Gauss-Jordan, one row is only 3, or we can say 4, right? So you have to be careful here. So A inverse is 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 6. This is A inverse. This is A inverse. A inverse is 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 6. Hence, using the inverse, solve the system. So, X is A inverse B. A inverse is 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 6. B is, what is the matrix of B?
1, -2, and 3.
1 minus 2,
3.
3. So you will get 2, 6, 13. Matrix multiplication. I hope that you know that matrix multiply because I think we're going to have the question of multiply these two matrices. So matrix X is matrix of 2, 6, 13. Therefore, X is 2, Y is 6, and Z is 13. Right. So we can say that one way of solving the system, apart from two methods that we studied before, Gaussians and Gauss-Jordans, apart from that, inverse of matrix. But inverse of matrix, definitely one row will be 6 6 elements. So you have to be very, very careful. Any questions?
So the Gauss Jordan is for looking for the inverse, right?
No. Gauss Jordan is for to solve the system, but not for looking at inverse. Gauss Jordan is like Gauss, but the Gauss is only 100,011, and we have the value there.
Oh.
But Gauss Jordan, before we take for the quiz last time, Gauss Jordan, but we don't have the question of Gauss Jordan in the quiz. 100,010,001. You have the value there. So we have to do more job, which we have to find. We can get the straight value of X, straight value of Y, straight value of Z. But Gauss only have the straight value for Z. In order to get Y, you have to use back substitution. In order to get X, you have to get back substitution. Because in order to find Y, definitely you need to substitute with 1 plus what is the value of Z here. To find the value of X, you have to put Y and Z, which you already know. That's okay. When we say the system has no solution, if you get 0, 0, 0 here, you have the value. How can you have the value? Because 0x, 0y, 0z, you get the value. No? You don't have the equation like that. So for that type of situation, we say that no solutions of the equations.
I understand.
So don't be confused. Gauss Jordans, inverse. All those three is to find the value of variables. But inverse, apart from to find the value of variables, also to find the value of the inverse. So how to find the value of inverse? As shown before. We make the matrix of identity on right, and we do or transform using elementary row operations until identity appear in our left, and we do in our right. We do the equations in our right. Whatever matrix which appear in our right, that's the inverse. And when we say here, if matrix given here is matrix A, that's inverse of A. If let's say the questions in the examination matrix here is T, for example, this is inverse of T. Doesn't matter. This does matter of alphabetical to use here. The most common use is A. Most common, but that's not necessary that must be A. In the examination is just Saturday next week, not next Saturday tomorrow, Saturday next week. About a week from now. End of semester examinations. Because we have no question of inverse of matrix. I believe that, strongly believe, but I'm not sure because I don't know the questions. The question treat as confidentials and private and confidentials. But I strongly feel that must have the question of this. Or Gauss Jordan. Because both Gauss Jordan and Gauss and inverse, we have no question in our last quiz. So, any questions again?
I think no, sir.
Okay. With that, meaning that we finish chapter 6. We finish chapter 6, meaning that we finish mathematics 1. Ah, mathematics 1 consists of 6 chapters. And the questions in the end of semester examination next week will be from chapter 1 until chapter 6, from A to Z. You have to look back. So all the notes in chapter 1, you look back because we have the questions of that. You have to remember back of the equation, inequality, complex number in chapter 1. In chapter 2, functions, shape of the graph of the functions, transformation of the function, even and odd function. In chapter 3, we study polynomials and rational function, polynomials, how to find zeros of polynomials. Zeros of polynomials can be real and complex. And for rational function, we mainly use study for partial fraction. And then chapter 4 will go to exponential and logarithmic functions. Chapter 5 about trigonometric functions. Trigonometric function, definitely you have to remember the quadrant. Quadrant, very important to determine whether it's positive or negative. And remember that those two properties of trigonometric function, which is even odd properties and also periodic properties. And the last part of trigonometric function is we sketch the graph about the phase shift. When I checked the OBT last time, I think almost people don't have the problems of that, of findings, amplitude, periods, and phase shift. That, remember, bear in mind that amplitude must always positive, because I can find a few students put amplitude is negative there. Amplitude must always positive, even though you say that negative in front, you see negative in front, you make it positive for amplitude, because the definition of amplitude is absolute value. When we say absolute value, it must be positive, always positive. And then chapter 6, we go to the what we call it, matrix system of equation, which we solve system of equation using matrices, using Gauss-Jordan, and also inverse of matrix. And remember that at the beginning, when we study this chapter, we study about I think we're familiar with that, with the addition, multiplication, subtraction of matrices. That's what you study in schools. Right. Okay. Okay, because here today is the last lessons. So, uh, I hope that you well prepare. You are prepared. Next Saturday next week, 13, and you sit for the end of semester examination. Now, I try very very hard to give you uh, as best as I can, right? To teach you also to in terms of marking, right? And hopefully that you can uh, answer the questions in the end of examination later very very well. I do
InsyaAllah.
apologize for whatever wrong thing that I did during the semester, and I very very thank you of you, because you uh, even we have a lessons in the afternoon and lessons on Thursday we can say Thursday morning, right? You can join the lesson. You join the class, right? So with that, I think I said that this session for 1 hour because I don't want to interrupt your time. Maybe you have something to plan after this, or I don't know. So I stopped the sessions today with Tasbih Kifara and Surah Al-As. And remember that I always wish you a very, very good luck. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. Bismillah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi
Sir,
wabarakatuh. Yes.
our class monitor
Yes.
request to take class picture.
So how can I just stand here?
Yes, yes. You just do the posture.
Posing sir, posing sir.
Posing, sir. So,
Posing like what? Like this.
Like that, sir. Like that, sir. Good, everybody.
Brother Koyum, please take photo.
Yes. Yes. Don't worry. Don't worry. 1, 2. Okay. Done. Okay.
Thank you, sir, for teaching us.
Thank you sir.
Thank you for Sem 1 sir.
our university life.